Give me some peace of mind again. 'Cause I've been walking up and floating off the edge. Starting, I think I need the rain, so I can feel something, I only feel the pain. So let me hold you till the end, 'cause I've been holding on to all the words that you said. And if I fall down, I get up again, 'cause I've been holding on to all the words that you said. All the words that you said.
What's up, boys? We're here. We're back. It's early in the morning, as it always is, but I'm trying to be better with it. I apologize. Figured I'd answer the question really quick for you. No, I think. No, he should not start, okay? That's the quick answer here. We're going to get into it, though, but Isaiah Collier should not be starting. Darren Peterson and Keontae George should be starting, but thought I'd make a fun, like, not really clickbaity. It's not clickbaity. You should know the answer. Anybody that follows my channel should know how I feel about this. But either way, figure we're going to talk about Collier a little bit. We talked about Sensabaugh last week, or a week and a half ago, whatever it was. So I figure we're going to talk about Collier tonight, and then maybe we'll talk about like Filipowski next week, something like that. So tonight's the Collier night, dude. Enjoy, everybody. Enjoy. Starting out though, news of the day in sports. I don't have it pulled up. Buses are selling their percentage of the Lakers. I know it's not Jazz related, but the Lakers were being sold to Bob Iger and Jared Kushner, or what are the Kushner? One of the Kushner boys. I don't know which one it is. We don't need to get political. But Iger and Kushner bought the Lakers, and the buses, like Genie Bus, all the buses that have owned the Lakers for however many years, they're selling their like 17% equity, whatever they have left in the Lakers, to Bob Iger and the Kushner boy or whatever. That's the news of the day. But then like 6 hours later, apparently Genie Bus, the governor, like the technical owner of the Lakers up until this point, she's like the one family member that's like, nah, dude, we ain't doing this shit. We ain't selling. And everybody else is like, Genie, we're selling. So that's the news of the day, dude. The Lakers are a big kerfuffle. They don't know who's being sold, who's not being sold, who owns, who doesn't own. It's funny. So news of the day there. And then the other news of the day, I guess I should bring up here. Kyle Korver's leaving the Hawks. He's not going to be their assistant GM anymore, or whatever the fuck. So I don't know what that means. Come over to Utah, Kyle. I don't know. Come train the boys to shoot. I don't know. But that's pretty much it, NBA wise. I guess I should have like pulled up Shams. Where's the Shemies? Shemi Sharania. Any other crazy news of the day? Yeah, it's just all Lakers stuff. Haywood Highsmith signed a 1 year to the Suns. Trent Wofford signed with the Pelicans. The other day, Schroeder was traded to Hornets, but that's it. Like nothing crazy has happened in the sports world. So it's Collier Day, baby. It is Collier Day. Starting out, we're gonna watch his highlights from last season, but I figured we should probably go over his stats first and stuff, so we can have like a grain of salt type of idea here. Before we're like, man, he's hitting threes in these clips. No, he doesn't. Okay, he doesn't hit threes. Okay, I don't care what you say. Career, which is every year with Utah, right? What is it, 2 years? Plays 2 years with Utah. 25.8 minutes, so 26 minutes a game, 45.7 from the field, which is fine. That's fine. You know what I mean? And then it's 25.7 from three. So out of every 4 that he shoots, he makes 1 of them. That's way better than I would do. Way better. I'm not gonna argue that. But like, brother. You want starting point guard in the 2026-2027 NBA? You gotta shoot higher than 26% from 3. as a point guard. Come on, brother. So that's my opinion for good Isaiah going forward. Everything else is phenomenal. I know there's huge Isaiah truthers. I get it, dude. But like, work with me. Work with me, boys, okay? Look, it's as simple as like, his assists are insane. 6.7 a game for his career. That's beautiful. Don't look at Darren Peterson's assists, okay? Like, we don't need to compare assist numbers tonight. That's not what we're doing. But 26% from three is embarrassing. We can't have this. We cannot have this. Like, what's Cody Williams, dude? Let's, while we're at it, dude, how do we fucking find, can I just search Cody Williams, dude? NBA, Utah Jazz, Cody Williams, dude. Roster. What's Cody's three? Just because everybody likes to shit on Cody, let's give a comparison here. Am I just missing him? There he is, down here at the bottom. What's your 3-point percentage, bro? Where are we? 3. Okay, he's at 23.7. So like, fucking all you people that hate Cody, hate Isaiah equally. Okay, I wanted the truth. I didn't want to like say that Cody Williams was necessarily a better 3-point shooter, but they're pretty equal. They're pretty similar. Isaiah's better, obviously, but like, you know, it's not great. It's really not good at all. So let's just like ignore Isaiah Collier's 3-point shooting, and let's like, I don't know, just imagine him as John Stockton off the bench. Okay, that's what we need him to be. If he can up that 3-point percentage, it'd be sweet. I've got like, I'm sure I've got proof somewhere back in the day where I was a big Isaiah Collier fan. Like, again, if you'd have told me 22, 23-ish range that we would have had Ace Bailey, Darren Peterson, and Isaiah Collier, I would have been like, bro, we had the number 1 pick 3 years in a row? No way. There's no way. But then Isaiah Collier, you know, had that year at USC and kind of felt. So certain things happened, but like pre-draft, in that really shitty draft, Isaiah Collier was supposed to go 1, 2, or 3. So I'm not a truther of Isaiah Collier. I want to get that off my chest. He hasn't shown anything that I wanted him to show the last 2 years. When we drafted him, I knew the passing was going to be there. I knew the athleticism was going to be there. I knew the bulldog mentality was going to be there. I knew all that was going to be a thing. I was worried about the shooting. Point blank, was worried about the shooting, and I still am. It's, you know, I don't know why I've got Cody Williams still pulled up here, but you know what I mean, man. It's something he has to work on, and maybe he has been working on it, but 3-point shooting, 3-point shooting, 3-point shooting, Isaiah, okay? Okay? Now, we're going to watch these highlights. We're not going to watch all 4 minutes and 38 seconds of this crap, but just to give you, again, a refresher, it's been a couple months since we've seen him play or seen anybody in the Jazz play or any of that, so let's just watch a little bit of Collier stuff for a second, and just remember, off the bench Stockton is what we're envisioning here.
Today has taken a big leap for us because his ability to drive, put pressure on the paint, a tremendous playmaker and passer in transition. I think we've seen a ton of growth in the half court. Has elite burst, has great strength. We've seen a lot of plays this year where he's able to bump his defender off to get to that 2-foot plant. Having a weapon to go to, and he finds himself around 10 feet from the basket.
Sure hope this doesn't get me copyright. I don't know.
Over the top of that screen. They go inside the point by Cody Williams.
It's a great dude.
Jazz have a 3-on-2. Look at the quickness of Isaiah. Collier blows by. And tonight, he has only played this season 11 games. As you get a two-hand flush by Keontae. He took the bump, got the shot away, but no call.
There you go.
For the steal. He's going to showtime it. Yeah, with two-hand.
See, spots like that on the floor that I think he can improve and showcase his ability more often is like the defensive, like half-court defense kind of stuff. Like, he's not a great transition defender. I don't think so. People can maybe disagree with me in the comments. I haven't watched. I mean, maybe one of these highlights is going to be like some elite transition, like run the floor block. I don't know, but he's just more of like he's a pickup ball kind of guy where it's like fucking check. You know what I mean? He's that kind of defender. So I like him to showcase a little more of that again in this kind of a situation, picking off the guards. Just reading it better. That's what I'd like to see him improve on. Again, I'm a nobody in his basement talking to a camera, so like he's better than I will ever be in any generation that I'll ever produce. But it's still just like the fact, like if he's gonna make his money, it's clearly not shooting. Clearly it's passing. So we need to find some bread and butter in between, because if you're gonna make any kind of bread and butter, you're not gonna be a one-trick pony, especially at his height. It's just not gonna happen. And if you are gonna be a one-trick pony, it has to be shooting. Like that's got to be the one trick. So, I think if he can find some of this middle ground stuff, like I don't know. I mean, getting it from Nemhard isn't that insane. I don't think. If it was the other Nemhard, we'd probably talk about it a little more. But reading that kind of stuff off of second units is what we need him to do. If he wants to improve the 3-point shooting, do all that kind of stuff, then he can be a viable starter, rotational starter, you know, somebody gets hurt kind of situation. But as long as he can do this against, like, fucking name it, I don't know who. If he can do this shit against Anthony Simons, we're good. We're good, dude. And I think he can probably do that. So that's the hope.
He's going to showtime it. Yeah, two-handed. Wow. Nothing fancy, but the bucket's good. 124, 120. In the paint, shot comes up short, ball's loose. Who wants it? Collier's got it. Going to try to outrun flag. Count it! You betcha. Oh, the speed of Isaiah. With Isaiah on the floor, they like to have him run, push it, and dish it. How about that? Instead, drives and scores in another. Under 2 to play in the third. Plenty of time. Utah fighting Memphis 102-95. Collier. Oh, behind the back pass. Come on. What a play. Put that one on the highlight reel. Wow. Collier. Oh, beautiful spin. Dish. Kick it out. Marketing. Triple bang. What a play.
See, that's the pretty stuff, obviously.
And he eyeballed Marketing for 3.
It's just, I don't know if he's going to be playing with Marketing or these kind of guys that often. Ace Bailey makes sense. Like him and Ace running the floor in the second unit for at least a couple months starting out could feed families. It really could. But
That was so pretty.
again, so it's all hearsay here. Watch a lot of these highlights where you're going to be like, yeah, but who is he on the floor with? Who are they playing against? What year? You know what I mean? This is all last year's highlights. And he's on the floor here with Keontae, Sensabaugh, Filipowski. Let's see what happens. It's the rebound.
Isaiah has that speed. Bully ball inside.
I mean, that was nice, but it was against a rookie. That was Sion James. So, cool.
Jumps in for the rebound. Isaiah has that speed. Bully ball inside. Score
But,
it.
you know.
On the wing, Collier. Little jab step. Now gets the first step on the defender. Drive, scored. Filipowski there for the rebound. Collier leaks out. Got about half a second to shoot. Got it. You betcha. Isaiah and Sensabaugh got hot late. Stop and pop 3. That takes a jump out. Rebound Clayton. Nicely done. Isaiah has an
It's
easy
just a
run
cherry pick
to
there.
the rack, and Collier's on the board.
So, there's more highlights, obviously, we can watch here, but it's pretty basic. I don't know, man. What more can I say? What more can I talk about him? There's highlights. We could watch low lights if we wanted to spend time here, but I don't want to do that to the poor guy. Back to the Sensabaugh conversation. I probably should have prepared here with like trade opportunities, maybe. But kind of a similar conversation that we had with Sensabaugh last week. If you guys didn't see that, you can go watch that stream. But I basically just gave a few examples of like if we were to trade Sensabaugh, like what I would like to trade him for, potential packages. And I think Collier is basically the same idea, just trade him with Sensabaugh. You know what I mean? Or maybe one of the picks in one of those trades. He's just kind of another potential stepping stone. Like, I'll say it again. We only have so much, I don't know, room to grow development-wise. So many touches to go around. Keontae's going to take those. Ace is going to take those. And Darren is going to take those now. So, where does the Collier, Sensabaugh, Filipowski, Cody Williams of it all, where does that come into play? I don't know. So, I don't know, man. I should have had this on main camera. But it's that's where I feel. I don't know if we should be trading one of them or two of them or three of them or a bunch of them. I don't know what we should be doing, frankly. I have no idea. But Collier for Gafford, you know, and we give up whatever it takes. Cool. Collier for, again, Miles Turner, whatever differences is made up there. Cool. Something like that. I'm on board with, Danny. Let's do it. Let's do it, brother. But other than that, like, I'm not too keen to like trade him for like chips, just random pieces. Like, oh, Collier for salary cap and 2 seconds. Like, I don't even know if we get that for him, to be honest with you. But something in that realm, I don't know if I'm fully on board with either. Like, I like the idea of keeping him as a backup, like a Tyus Jones kind of player, or a may I say Derek White? Like, Derek White, that's insane. There's no way he can. Well, maybe, I don't know. This is me just being a homer, obviously. But somebody in that kind of a realm, like a rotational point guard that can like do certain things. Maybe like in a certain playoff series, you can throw him in there, be like, all right, Isaiah, lock up Steph. That's insane. He's not gonna lock up Steph, but you know what I mean? It's like some kind of use case, some utility that we can throw him in a game for. I think he provides that arguably better. I don't know. There's an argument to be made. It's better than Sensabaugh. I don't think so. Sensabaugh is just an elite scorer. But I think Collier's got a better brain and a better passing ability. So like it may be better, like on a Swiss Army knife kind of situation. And then Filipowski is obviously like really good in that sense. He can play 3, the 4, the 5. Start, back up, like, you know. So I think Filipowski eventually will turn into like our Naz Reid kind of guy, but we'll do that in the Kyle Filipowski video whenever we do that. But yeah, I think that's it. Before we end it, dude, again, to continue the series, JBK, baby, Jazz Ball Knowledge. What do we got? What do we got, you ask, huh? What do we got? Who do we got? Well, may I introduce you to 2013 through 2015 Utah Jazz icon, Ian Clark. Yeah, dude. Shout out to Ian Clark. I don't know what to say there. He played 2 years with the Jazz, 2013, 2014, and then 2014, 2015. He played 46 games for the Utah Jazz. He averaged 7.2 minutes per game. And he scored, let's see, 2.4 points per game. Congratulations, Ian Clark. I don't want to shit on him too much because, again, he was an 8-year veteran, 8-year career in the NBA. This is not a nobody. But just a fun little, like, JBK, a little Jazz Ball knowledge for you tonight. Ian Clark. What colleges did he go to? Should have checked that. Oh, he went to Belmont, dude. Shout out to Belmont. Where's my Belmont hat? I have a Belmont hat. My uncle taught at Belmont. Long story. Shout out Belmont. Shout out Ian Clark. I should have known that. From Memphis, everything. All right, Ian Clark, dude. That's your JBK of the night, boys. I don't know how. Hopefully, my audience is old enough to have lived in the time frame that Ian Clark played for the Jazz. But if you didn't, have a good night, kiddo. Do your homework. Stay in school. Okay, that's how I feel. Shout out to Ian Clark. That's it. That's all I got. JBK tonight. But yeah, thanks for watching, boys. We're at 20 minutes. I'm trying to keep it anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour, but like 20 minutes to 45 minutes, I'm chilling with that. I don't got a problem. So shout out to everybody. I appreciate you. Yeah, we'll be back again tomorrow, as we are every night. That's how it is. Of course, dude. As always, shout out to the Jazz, man. They're the GOATs. Broke 215. They're 217. Not that I'm pocket watching, boys. I'm just reading it every night. Shout out. They're the GOATs. Give them a follow and everything. X, Instagram, YouTube. Podcast Weekly at Jasmine. Shout out Spencer. You're the GOAT, dude. And then again, T-Talk. I'm going to keep saying it. They're not doing like weekly stuff anymore. They're just kind of uploading when they want to. So, but shout out Ty. Shout out Talon. they're the goats. And then of course you sub to the channel. I'm live every night. Sometimes it's a little earlier than you'd like it to be, but content every day. Jazz content every day, whether it be a stream 5 days a week, whether it be a short pretty much once or twice a day, and then you got an episode video format that I'm going to do once every week or two is what I'm going to start doing. Probably also, I'll probably do that once the season starts, ideally. I don't know. But yeah, Jazz content every day, baby. Let's go. I appreciate you guys. And then Mammoth Mondays. We will be doing Mammoth Mondays. I don't know when, how, why, but we'll be doing it. So shout out to you guys. I appreciate you. Then maybe I'll do like some like every couple months I'll be like a Utah football update, because like, sorry to like piss you guys off, not a BYU guy. And if anything, I'm an Arizona guy, but like Utah football is my college football that I follow. I just went to so many games as a kid, and like I've never been to Lavelle Edwards Stadium, so I have like no, right? That's what it's called. I have no like attachment or nostalgia with BYU. Zero. Zilch. So like nothing against you, but Utah football is my shit. So maybe I'll do some kind of like, I don't know, Big 12 football weekend celebration. I don't know. But I'm going to not really do, I'm going to try to stay away from football best I can. Not that I don't know football. I'm an Eagles fan. Where's my Eagles jersey over there? Fucking big Birds fan, big football fan. I know football way more than I know hockey. Way more than I know hockey. But like I also know golf more than I know fucking anything else. So like I'm not gonna do a golf fucking this week on the PGA Tour. Like we're not gonna do that. So I'm trying to keep it Utah based, and I feel like Utah football is a little too niche. I think Utah sports is niche enough. Utah Jazz, Utah Mammoth is like gonna hit like the broader sports fans in Utah. If I do Utah football, BYU fans will be like, fuck you doing, dog? Fuck it, you gonna leave me out? So like, I'm not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. And the Utah State people, I apologize. Weber State people, I sincerely apologize. People down south, I could give a fuck. I don't. You do you, man. Your sports are awesome, I guess. I don't know. But ramble, that's it, dude. That's it going forward. Utah sports, Mammoth Mondays, whatever. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. Everything is down below. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. It's all down below. And then again, if you guys are into gaming content, I do have my gaming channel at Zachary Roy Games, or Zachary Roy Plays. Zachary Roy Plays is available on TikTok and YouTube as well. But other than that, have a good night, boys. Let's see. Tonight's comment question of the night is, it's simple, man. I guess it's not simple. I have to really think hard about what a good one is. How many assists does Collier average this year? Regular season, not preseason, not situational 7-game series. What does he average? Let me know. Okay, I'm gonna go with like my guess. I don't know. 6.4. 6.4 is his average this year. That's crazy. I don't know. I'm going 6.4. I appreciate you. And then the comment word of the night is gonna be fucking dynamite. Dynamite, dude. Type the word dynamite in your comment and you're gonna get, no joke, no scam, 100% government approved. I talked to the IRS. They said it's okay. You'll get a million, trillion, gazillion, quadrillion, billion, super trillion, $billion just FedEx to your house tomorrow. I don't know how it's gonna fit in FedEx package, but it's going to. So it'll be there for you. Have a good night, boys. I appreciate you. Let me switch the song. There we are. All right. In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Mwah. The rain. Sorry. Boom. You feel the pain.
So let me hold you till the end, 'cause I've been holding on to all the words she said. And if I fall down, I get up again, 'cause I've been holding on to all the words that you said. All the words that you said. All the words run. Gonna be loving you. Saying, why do we feed the fire when we can breathe the flame? So let me hold you till the end. 'Cause I've been holding on to all the words that you said.